Bronze Age shield returns to Scotland for first time in more than 230 years. A Bronze Age shield has returned to Scotland for the first time in more than 230 years. The shield was discovered during labouring work near Beath in North Ayrshire around 1779, and in 1791 was presented to the Society of Antiquaries of London, where it remained ever since. It has now been brought back north of the border on loan for the first time ahead of the Scotland's First Warriors exhibition, which opens at the National Museum of Scotland, NMS, in Edinburgh this summer. Ahead of the show, it was brought together with 5 other shields, discovered in the Borders and Aberdeenshire in the 19th century, which are part of the NMS collection. 4 of the shields, including the one from Beath, will feature in the exhibit, but bringing the 6 together beforehand has given experts the opportunity to compare the craftsmanship of the items, which date from 3,300 to 3,500 years ago. Dr. Matthew Knight, Senior Curator of Prehistory at NMS, said, "The moment the 6th shield arrived back in Scotland and was unpacked at the National Museum's Collection Centre was breathtaking. Bronze shields from this period are exceptional to Britain, and by bringing all 6 of these incredibly rare shields together, we can gain a deeper understanding of life and conflict in Bronze Age Scotland and beyond. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity." According to historical reports, the shield was discovered with 5 or 6 others buried upright in a circle in the peat. Measuring around 60 to 70 centimeters in diameter, the shield is decorated with hammered bosses and ribs and has spear damage, indicating it was used in combat. It is not known why the group of shields was buried in this way. Dr. Knight said of the Beath shield, "We know that because they're so hard to make, and they're quite rare objects. Whoever owned it was probably someone of quite high status, or they would have been quite special. When you think about the idea that it was one of 5 or 6 that were buried in a bog, it makes you think that there must have been this group of high status, people who came together to bury their shields together. Perhaps it was a sign of peace." Dr. Knight said most of the shields look very similar, potentially suggesting they were made by the same craftsperson or workshop. Wooden or leather shields were more common at the time, and it is believed the rare bronze ones were used not only for defense, but also symbolized the status of the warriors they belonged to. Scotland's First Warriors exhibition will explore thousands of years of history, from the Neolithic, Late Stone Age, to the coming of the Romans. It will also feature internationally significant archaeological discoveries from across the nation, such as the Carnoustie hoard, which includes a rare spearhead decorated with gold and a bronze sword in a wooden scabbard, dating from around 1120 to 920 BC. The exhibition opens on June 27th and will run until May 17, 2027.